We're a man down and a hurricane inbound. Batten down the hatches. It's the Almost Saturday podcast. Welcome, everybody, to another edition of the Almost Saturday podcast. I am your host, Brad Colbert, or better known in the gaming circles as Texas Tangler. Thank you for joining us for this episode. If you haven't already done so, please go ahead and like us on Facebook, subscribe to us on iTunes, and leave us a review. You can stream our episodes on Google Play Music. Subscribe to us on YouTube. You can catch our episodes there as well. Any questions, comments, you want to contribute to the topic box? Shoot us an email at almosthalfway1@gmail.com, or you can leave us a comment on our Facebook page, or you can tweet us at Almost Saturday. For everything the Almost Saturday podcast, head on over to thealmostsaturdaypodcast.com. Now, this man is over here just working away at futility. But I'll bring him on in. He is the man that has way too many titles, and that list just keeps growing. He is the man that killed Spree, Mr. Halfway to the Halfway. He stole the guns right off the battleship. Ladies and gentlemen, the gun show is not in town, but this man, he has plenty of tickets. Please welcome the man formerly known as Green Car Dude, the captain himself, Chris, Mark After Dark. Ooh.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in tonight. We don't have much to talk about. Actually, we might have some football or something like that to talk about. But thanks for tuning in. And, yeah. Looking forward to it, man.
Yeah, we might be...
Got a hurricane on the horizon.
It's blowing on in.
It's blowing it.
And I'm not talking about Miami. We may be a man down, but he's still with us. Coming in live via Skype or satellite. Whatever you want to call it. Some of you know this man is Johnson, popping in left and right on Skype. He is Traffic Cop of the Year 2005. He is a card-holding member of the cleanup crew and official toilet flusher of the International Space Station. Joining me at this time, he is my co-host, The Biz. Houston, we have a problem. Justin Bailey. Hit the wrong button.
Am I on?
You are, sir.
All right.
Actually, brought you in with your actual studio mic there, and not the right channel.
Out of habit.
Yeah.
Did you like me popping in every once in a while?
I did. That was kind of freaky. And it's weird that I'm looking at you when I'm talking. Even though you can't see me, I'm just looking at you like you can you can see what I'm talking about or whatever.
Yeah, you're going to use your hand gestures.
Yeah, you can just totally understand what I'm conveying to you right now.
Yeah, so
how do we sound from your end?
Oh, you guys sound fine.
All right. Cool. So what are you doing in Houston?
I am here on work-related issues.
A little bit of home decor there, putting some pictures up.
Can you say that again?
Totally.
What are you here for, bro?
I'm here for work-related stuff.
You're talking about the new toilet you guys are getting on the...
It's classified, okay?
On the International Space Station.
Exactly.
How is it classified if it's the International Space Station?
It's classified.
Just because the Chinese can't be part of the ISS.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean it's classified.
Well, you got me there. No, I've been learning the ropes for my new job. So, yep.
Sweet.
I'm gonna have to come back here every couple of months.
Can you take us with you?
That'll be fun. Yeah, I'll put you in my suitcase. Will that work?
Sweet.
Yeah, I mean, whatever we got to do.
So, Chris, you fly a lot, right?
Probably about as much as you do. I don't know how often do you travel at work?
I mean, do you drive whenever you go on business?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like, no. It depends on where I go.
Right.
If I go to Orlando, I usually fly. I go to Orlando every couple months, maybe every other month.
Well, have you ever had a plane that you were on land early?
Rarely, but yes.
Okay.
Very rarely.
Because we flew in from Huntsville to Houston.
Direct?
And,
that's so nice.
Yeah, direct.
I'm so jealous.
And we got here like 30 minutes early.
Houston, we have a problem.
I thought that was weird because usually when you go east to west, it's slower.
Not necessarily.
Yeah, but I guess we just had a good tailwind.
What are you talking about?
So hopefully my flight tomorrow will...
It's all calculated by, they calculate it.
Well, the Earth's flat, so, I mean, either way.
Yeah, it's flat. I mean,
yeah. Well, they probably overestimate it slightly, but... And we kind of took off a little early, but still.
Yeah.
It was just like
I'm jealous because every time I've got to go fly somewhere, whether it be to Virginia or to Orlando, I always have to go through Hotlanta.
Oh, gosh.
And I hate it. I hate Atlanta.
I had the option.
It's like for some reason, they always put my connecting flight in 5 terminals over.
Yeah.
Every time, it's like they do it on purpose just so you have to walk 5 miles.
Lands you 15 minutes before your flight has to leave your connecting flight.
You can't make it.
It's so frustrating.
It's like...
Yep.
One time, I sat on the tarmac in Atlanta for 3 hours because the president, they needed to clear the runway for him to take off.
Are you serious?
Yes.
No. That happened to me last time I was in Houston.
They closed down Atlanta's airspace for 3 hours so the president could take off.
Yeah, that's what they did to us because he was flying over. So they halted all air traffic or something.
Well, the worst time I've ever had in an airport was my bachelor trip. Justin,
I was there.
Well,
I was there.
Of course, you were there. It was me and Chris fly out of Huntsville.
Right.
We sit on the runway for about an hour, 2 hours,
something like that,
because it's delayed out of Atlanta. So we're like, okay, whatever. As long as we get to Atlanta in time, so we can catch our connecting flight to Vegas. Okay, because we're only going to be there over the weekend. So we sit there and flight finally takes off, and we're thinking, all right, we can still make this. We land, and they say, we know where to go. We know where to go to our next flight. And they say, we know that it hadn't taken off yet. So we're like, all right, we have this amount of time. I think we had 10 minutes to get there?
Something like that.
So instead of taking the trams, we just ran across 2 or 3 terminals?
Yeah, something like that. Mm-hmm.
And we got there before the departure time. The plane was still there.
Before the tarp.
The lady was closing the door.
And she wouldn't let you in.
And she said, sorry, it's closed.
We're whatever.
We're here before the departure time.
We're here before the departure time.
Yeah,
I'm like, lady,
stupid.
If you don't let us on the plane right now, you're going to cause us to, be backlogged or backtracked, whatever you want to call it, for about 7 hours. Sorry, it's not our fault. I'm like, well, it's not my fault either.
Right.
Well, the thing is we were there before the departure,
Exactly. I mean, we were looking at the plane.
Yeah.
That's bullcrap. I hate that.
We have a ticket. We're looking at the plane, and they're like, nope, sorry. You didn't get here 15 minutes before, so we can't let you on.
What are you looking
stupid.
at?
You can't see us.
What are you looking at?
I can't see you.
You're just staring. It's cool.
Yeah. That's what I always do. Just stare off.
Yeah, that made me mad. I think we both lost it on the they're like, okay, you need to go to those telephones and make a call.
The telephone.
And I was slamming the thing and yelling at it.
Oh my gosh, terrible. We got there in an okay time, but we
got there at 1 in the morning, something like that.
The saving grace was the fact that we were going back in time.
Yeah, so you could
go back in time.
Justin, you got our picks with you?
Yeah, hang on.
Gonna pull them out just yet. We're gonna talk about last week's games first.
Okay.
So last week was kind of surprising, I'll admit. Some of the games looked like they were going to be upsets, but then the teams came back and won.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, a team that I'm kind of surprised with this year is Washington.
Yeah, I know, right? They killed Stanford.
Turn off my modem again.
They killed
Stanford. That was on a Friday game, I believe.
Yeah, it was Friday.
So that was surprising. I didn't see Washington coming out of wherever they came from this year.
Yeah.
Alabama, I mean, took care of business, 34-6. I mean, it was really just, I don't really want to say a bye week because it was an SEC game. But
yeah.
I'm glad that we had Kentucky and Kent State before we go on the streak of Arkansas, Tennessee, Texas A&M, Ooh. LSU. I'm glad we had those two games before that.
Yeah. You work out some kinks.
What are you doing, Chris?
You know. Is he boycotting the segment?
No, I think he's recording live.
What?
Oh, no, I forgot I had my flashlight on.
Oh.
Then I was on my phone, and it's like just shining over, like right in Brad's face.
Yeah.
I just forgot I had the flashlight on, honestly.
Oh, here's the big shocker of the week. Ohio State versus Rutgers.
What was the score on?
You know, that was way too close.
Yeah, 58-0.
Oh.
No.
Ohio State, man, they're just having the worst schedule this year.
What was the best game this weekend? I mean, don't say Alabama because you know it sucked.
Tennessee, Georgia was good.
Yes, I was going to say Tennessee and Georgia.
Tennessee and Georgia, I agree.
They came back, man. That was crazy.
Because when I was watching the Alabama game, I saw the ticker and it said Tennessee was down by like 2 or 3 points.
Yeah,
and it was maybe 15 seconds left.
Yeah. Yep.
And I was like, "Well, Tennessee lost.
Mm-hmm.
It's over. Georgia won."
Next thing you know,
and then next thing I know, ESPN it was on ESPN. ESPN cuts to a replay and is like, "Ladies and gentlemen, check this out." And I'm like, "Did Tennessee just win?" Wow. And it was on a Hail Mary play.
Hey,
it's pretty wicked.
Georgia still hadn't learned their lesson. They need to knock the ball down.
Not even that.
Why didn't they? I mean,
I don't know.
Not even that. If they wouldn't have been in that position.
They should have just gone for the ball.
If they wouldn't have had 2 dumb penalties.
Yeah.
A guy
exactly.
on a score ran off the sideline, took his helmet off.
Well, that's stupid right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
And there was something else there was like 2 penalties that got Josh Dobbs up. So he was like in position to make the Hail Mary.
Right.
So, I mean, if it wasn't for those penalties, he couldn't have made that throw into the end zone.
Right. Yeah, I was like, I can't believe Georgia's killing them. And then it's like second half. What's their problem, man? They keep coming back. It's messed up.
Yeah, I thought that was probably the best game of the week. Really, I mean, the Alabama game wasn't close enough to even. I mean, I enjoyed it, but I wouldn't like.
So, what about Clemson and Louisville? Was anybody?
That was a pretty good game. I mean, I watched some of it. I watched it. It
was pretty good.
I kind of just was like, oh, okay, whatever.
I thought Louisville.
But yeah, it was.
I was hoping Louisville would pull it off.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, I have this feeling like Louisville is the little kid.
Yeah.
And Clemson is one of the adults. Like they've established themselves. Right. And Louisville was kind of like trying to establish themselves, and Clemson's just kind of swatted them down like, no.
Oh.
What was up with the ESPN was going like ape over their their pregame ritual. Like they
Who's,
followed their
Clemson?
bus to the stadium.
Clemson or Louisville?
Clemson, their little run down the hill and they touch the rock thing.
Yeah, they always do that. What's so big? What's the big deal?
No, but it felt like ESPN was like
well, that was the game of the week, so they were probably just kind of showing everything
it was
about
just
it.
weird, I guess. But they like followed their buses to the stadium. Like, oh, they're about to get out. Or, you know how, like, in WWE, they're like, who's in the limo?
Oh, it's Vince McMahon. What does the
That's
chairman
what it
want?
felt like. Yeah. It just felt weird to me. I don't know why. It's like, just start the game. Let's go.
So, North Carolina and FSU. What about that? Anybody, either one of you catch that?
I didn't watch it. No.
That was on right before the Bama game started, and they were holding the Bama game to start for that game.
So you were pissed.
I was like, come on, let's get this over with.
Yeah.
North Carolina kicked the last-second field goal and won the game.
Typical.
The guy, it was like they said, I think one of the commentators said, there's been nothing in pregame or practice to show that this guy could make this kick.
Oh, my God.
I think it was like a high 40s, low 50-yard kick.
Yeah, right.
So it's like his first.
It's like his longest kick.
Nice.
And they showed on something on ESPNU, one of their shows they do during the week. They kind of did a highlight on the kicker. I think it was called Big Man on Campus. And after he made the kick, you know how the Michigan State guy did the windmill?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Well, this guy did.
Nice.
He just he ran down the field doing the tomahawk chop.
I saw that. That was awesome. At FSU.
Yeah, he was at FSU.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
I hope he got out of town.
Yeah, I bet he just had to get on the bus and just leave.
Yeah. It's like
No sticking around, no going to the bar tonight. He's got to go.
They asked him. There was like, if you could do it over again, would you do the tomahawk chop again? He was like, yeah, I'd do it again, but I'd probably do it for longer. I'd probably start from that end zone and just do a full 360
all the way down.
Yeah, FSU lost that game.
Yeah, that sucks. So here's a team that's consistently like the upset team, and I think Chris knows who I'm talking about. It's like when you play NCAA on the video game, there's always that one team, but it's never the same team. But in real life, it seems to always be this team. But like in the video games, you'll always play in dynasty mode or something, and you'll be like, oh, well, I got the upset team. It's always some team that's always just, they made them just really difficult, and you're not going to beat them.
Right.
Well, Iowa State.
Oh, yeah.
For some reason, people have trouble with Iowa State, but they never do anything.
Huh.
Right. They beat one good team, and it's like, oh.
Yeah, they'll show up one time a year,
right,
and either almost beat somebody or beat somebody that's big. They almost beat Baylor last week, 42-45, and they were the reason why Bama got back in it in 2011. I think that was about all the big games.
Yeah.
So Justin, if you could read our picks from last week, so we can. I finally pulled ahead of you last week.
Yeah, I didn't do very well.
None of us did very well, but I got ahead by 1 point, I think.
Let's see.
I was surprised that we stayed tied for 4 or 5 weeks.
Yeah, let's see. So, oh my God, really? I only got 3 right last week? Jeez. So, let's see. We both picked Texas. We both picked Wisconsin. They both lost. We both picked Florida State, sorry. They lost. Tennessee won. We both picked those. Navy and West Virginia, we both got right. And then I picked Oklahoma. You picked TCU.
Yeah,
Oklahoma won. And we both picked Utah. They lost. Let's see. South Florida and Cincinnati. You picked South Florida and you got that. And then you picked Clemson and I picked Louisville. Man, that was terrible.
All right, well, the upcoming week is looking pretty good. We got LSU at Florida, and we don't know when's that going to happen because we got the old hurricane blowing in.
Did you hear what happened? Like,
I heard
they canceled the game.
Did they cancel it?
Yeah.
Well, hold on. LSU offered Florida to play at LSU.
Yeah, I heard
said no.
They're like, no.
Obviously. I mean, because they want the money there.
Yeah.
No, because they don't want to play them, and because they both don't have an off week together, so they can't play. You know?
They don't have an off week together.
Yeah, they both don't have a bye week at the same week.
What does that even mean? Why is that even relevant?
They can't. How are they going to reschedule the game?
So, I mean, they don't want to give all their money to LSU.
Why would they give money? No. LSU would probably treat it as a Florida home game. It doesn't matter.
How would they treat it as they just wouldn't fill the stadium?
No. I'm just saying, like, whatever. I don't know how it works, and it doesn't really matter, to be honest. But
it matters.
No, Florida did it because they don't want to have to play LSU, even though LSU's not that great this year. But they didn't want to play LSU, so now that they have a clear road to the SEC East now.
So the game is canceled altogether?
I think so.
I think both of them did that.
No, LSU offered.
Well,
they said, "Hey, you can play here." Nope.
Well, okay, yeah. If the team that's in the clear of the weather says that is going to be doing the traveling if they're going to be the away team and says, "Hey, well, we were going to be the away team, but now we'll be the home team. You can come here."
No. This happened before. They still stay home and away like that.
Well, I know, but they would say, okay, well, we have a better shot at getting into the SEC championship. Teams like being home. So,
or they could have done it in New Orleans. The Saints don't have a game this weekend. I don't know.
Could you imagine the logistics challenge that would be? I mean, it's just like all of a sudden
on the spot.
Yeah, just hey, everybody needs to come to work. I mean, it would be very, very difficult to do that on the spot.
And somebody made the point that Florida was initially not gonna postpone the game. They were going to have the game, and they were just going to say, well, we're undecided right now.
Yeah.
As of right now, it's on.
Mm-hmm.
And it's fine that you're going to have the game, and the weather itself is not that big of a deal unless it's just like an all-out downpour on the stadium. But the emergency crews and everything, their attention needs to be elsewhere.
Right. They don't need to be there.
They don't need to have their attention on a football game.
Right.
Because it takes quite a few people, at a football game and on call.
Right.
For something like that for a stadium that's like 80,000 people.
Mm-hmm.
And they need to be diverted to, other counties where the hurricane's coming.
Yeah.
Well, Louisiana is a little bit far away.
Well, I'm talking about when Florida was going to have it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there was no... Well, once the governor decided to I guess, evacuate, I mean, they don't have a choice.
Mandatory evacuations.
Yeah.
Well, we got the Red River rivalry. Can anybody say that 10 times fast?
Rivalry?
Gosh.
Rivalry? It's not even rivalry week.
Rivalry?
Rivalry?
So, I don't...
And
that's a...
Texas's coach is on the hot seat now.
Yeah. He's only been there 3 years.
Yeah. They keep getting rid of it. Whatever.
Well, Texas is one of those teams that's like, well, you better win. We're used to winning, and we're Texas. Dang it. But
Alabama did the same thing before 2007.
Yeah, but we suffered for about, from 92 to 2009 without a championship. So, but I don't know about that game because, I don't know, Texas was kind of in the same spot last year, and they beat Oklahoma.
Yeah, true.
So I don't know which way to look on that game. But I think Oklahoma, I don't think they'll fall into that same hole, I guess. Mm. So I think I picked Oklahoma. I think you have our picks.
Yeah, I had Oklahoma too.
Tennessee and A&M. That
one's getting nasty.
We're getting into the meat of the schedule here, and I don't know.
Yeah, that one's gonna be a toss-up.
I think I picked Tennessee. I'm pretty sure I picked Tennessee.
Yeah, that's who I picked.
But I really think that's going to be a good game. It's a 2:30 game. 2:30 game on CBS.
CBS. Yep.
See how that goes. Who else we got on the old slate? Bama plays Arkansas. That's a 7 o'clock.
Arkansas.
6 o'clock. I'm thinking Eastern for some reason. 6 o'clock Central. ESPN. Arkansas.
I think I picked Arkansas on that.
You did? You going Woo Pig Suey?
I'm going to roll the dice. No, I'm just kidding.
Washington and Oregon.
That would have been a good game.
Yeah, Oregon was actually, doing something.
Are they... What's their record?
They are 2-3.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, I think...
Another good matchup, well, at least on paper, because it's a classic matchup. Classic rivalry is Florida State and Miami.
Yep, that'd be a good one. In Miami, so it's away from the hurricane.
Yeah. They on the commercial for it, they say one of the little announcers, you know how they put little announcer clips or commentator clips?
Yeah.
So I got one of the guys saying like, "This feels like the old days." Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, those old Florida State Miami games were just brutal.
Yeah.
They were scheduled. I think they used to schedule those games back in the beginning of the year, like sometimes in the very first game of the year.
Yeah, and they used to play it on Monday, right? On Labor Day.
Because they both knew that they wanted to get that loss.
Early.
If they were to take a loss, they wanted to get it out of the way early.
Yeah.
Because sometimes it would be their only.
Well,
that would be their only loss of the season.
Yeah.
So,
and somebody has to lose.
And it was going to be one of those teams that was going to win the championship.
Right. Oh. Yep.
That's about it this week. I mean, what games? What did we pick? If you want to run that down for us.
What did we pick?
Yeah. What are our picks on Pick'em?
Pick'em. Hang on. Crap. Well, I can't see your picks.
I thought I sent them to you.
Yeah, but they're not on my... Hang on. They're on my phone. Never mind. Just kidding. Let's see. Well, doesn't matter, but you picked LSU. I picked Florida.
Null and void now.
Yeah. We both picked Oklahoma. We both picked Maryland. We both picked Tennessee. We both picked North Carolina. We both picked Ohio State. Wow. I can't believe you picked Arkansas.
Yeah, I just felt like going against the grain there.
I'm done. Now, we both picked Bama. Both picked Washington. We both picked... Oh, wait. You picked Florida State. I picked Miami.
Ooh.
And I picked Arizona State. You picked UCLA.
Going with the Canes.
Cane.
Going with the Hurricanes in hurricane season.
Yeah. Get it? They're going to get extra power.
Extra
from the hurricane.
From the Gulf Stream.
Yep. You know it.
I don't know if I should do this because I don't know if you have the ability to do this. But, I mean, are we able to do Biz Quiz tonight?
He could ask us the question, and we could write it down and then reveal our answers.
Or we could text him.
Oh, yeah, both of you text me, not on the group message.
Okay. All right.
All right. So.
What do you think?
Why don't we text all the time?
We could do that instead of wasting paper.
Tree huggers.
I'm wasting paper.
Getting
all right.
paper.
That's a rap song. You know that, right? I'm wasting paper. I'm wasting paper.
I don't understand
you at least made it sound like it. Why are you the background, Justin?
What? On the computer?
Yeah.
Damn it.
What do you think?
You should see the categories in that folder.
It's my turn. I'm gonna pick space.
Space.
What do you think?
Nope. Oh, man. Okay.
Play the music.
You ready?
Play the music.
Let's go, bro.
Play the music.
I'm ready.
Oh, my God. Stop. Let's see. All right. For space for 1 million.
Okay.
Miss Abel and Miss Baker, the first living creatures to return alive to Earth from space aboard the flight Jupiter AM-18 in 1959, were what type of animals?
I think I know this. I don't know.
I'm waiting for instruction.
Instruction.
What do I need to do here?
Are you in standby mode?
I'm in standby. What do I need to do?
Play the music.
What were their names?
Miss Abel and Miss Baker.
No, you can't Google it.
I'm not Googling.
No Google. Are you going to keep playing all night, or?
Okay. Well, you can turn it off now.
Did you text him?
I did.
Yep. I got 2 answers.
Are they the same?
One is wrong and one is right.
Really?
The correct answer is monkeys.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Wait.
monkeys.
Say that again.
What?
It was the first living things in space, right?
The first living creature to return alive.
From space?
So
Yes.
chimpanzees
No,
actually
it was
counts?
2 dogs.
Well, they weren't that. Now that I think about it, they weren't actually chimpanzees. They were Reese monkeys, I think.
No, they were dogs. The Soviets put dogs
No.
up there.
Yeah, and they died.
No, they did not.
Yes, they did.
No, they
died.
didn't.
Laika. Yes, they died.
They did not die.
Yeah. All right.
No, they did not.
What's the score now? Oh, wait.
I don't know.
I do get credit for chimpanzees because that is a type of monkey, right?
I don't know.
That was just more specific.
Really? Well, Chris was specific. He said wiener dogs.
Yeah, there was 2 wiener dogs.
Yeah, but you were way off.
Yeah, they were not wiener dogs.
Uh-huh.
Hang
No,
on.
I didn't know for sure if they were wiener dogs. I just put wiener dogs because I got a wiener dog. But they didn't die, did they? They said,
Yes.
yeah, they said,
Yes,
but no,
they
they
died.
returned. They returned, but they died hours after they returned.
No, they died because there was no pressure. They didn't know that they had to pressurize the module.
That's dumb.
So the dog
Are they
exploded.
stupid? God, I should have said monkey, but
I don't know about
So
that.
is that how we know that if you took your helmet off in space, your head would explode?
No, I'm just kidding. That didn't really. I don't think that happened. Let's see. So it was who won last week?
Me.
It is 7-6.
who's got 7?
Uh-oh.
Who's got 7?
You.
Can you look up the dogs real quick? Because I'm pretty sure they survived the flight, didn't they?
It's high noon.
Justice reigns from above.
Killing spree. Multi-core! Unfriggin' believable.
What are we talking about now?
Wow!
Video games.
Yeah, they
Talking
also-
about,
So, Justin, you said Gears of War is getting rave reviews, huh?
Yeah.
What are they
I
saying
don't-
about it?
They said it's a really good story. Most of the critique I've seen has been on single player and horde mode because they're reserving their multiplayer experience until more people come online. I don't know. I don't think that matters, but okay. But yeah, so it's just getting awesome reviews. I don't know.
Well, I mean, I
Looks
don't know.
sweet.
It's the other 3, I would say, because 2, 3 in Judgment.
Mm.
I mean, they've had good campaigns. They're fun to play through with your friends. I don't doubt that this one has a good campaign, fun to play through.
Well, they said the new enemies it changes your play style a little bit. So, I mean, they did that with Halo with the Prometheans. So
Yeah. I'll pick it up eventually. It's just
yeah, I'll wait till it goes on sale.
I've been burned by Gears of War, the sequels, enough.
Right.
Because I was, as I've said before, the first one was great, and then I was looking for something better, looking for something great on the follow-ups, and it just didn't happen.
Mm-hmm.
But something that I am excited to play now, because I saw a trailer, and I don't know why this really just struck a chord with me.
Because you're a team killer, that's why.
It's not the team killing fact. It was, I don't know, just something about the aesthetics of the whole video.
Oh, yeah.
But yes, the tab and gas too. But aside from the tab and gas, I hope that's in there. I hope you can, or mustard gas is what they call it. It really is mustard gas when they used it. But I hope that's in there. But aside from
I'm trying to remember in the beta if somebody, I know obviously if you throw it and walk through it, you get gassed. That's always the case. But sometimes there'd just be gas there and I'd accidentally walk through it. But I don't know if the other team did it or my team did it. So
that makes me want to play World at War and just follow some people around.
That came out on backwards compatibility.
Yeah. But the thing I liked about that video was it reminded me of World at War. It looked really good. And it was the first game that we've had in a while that was like a World War I, World War II old game.
Yeah.
And it was really cool that it brought like an aspect to one of those games, like a trench warfare or just any game where you respawn. It brought an aspect to that was really cool that I thought nobody really thought of. When you die, it gave your name and your birthday and your death year. I don't know if you saw that.
No, I didn't see that.
So the person was playing in first person. They killed a few people, ran up to somebody, and I think they got stabbed with a bayonet.
Yeah.
They died, and on the screen, it said, like, Henry Franklin or something.
Yeah.
1918 to 1936. I don't know. Just throwing out years. So it kind of made it a little bit personal. So then you would just respawn. You'd run out, do some fighting, die. You'd get another name and another set of years.
Really?
So it kind of added a little bit of realism to the war. Like all these people were dying in World War I.
Is that real people that died in World War One?
I don't know.
Is that what they're implying?
I mean, I'm sure they could have used real names. I mean, that'd be even more
it's
cool.
easy to find.
I mean, not that it's cool that people died.
Right,
but,
right.
You know, added a little bit of realism to it.
Yeah, that is cool. And that was in multiplayer or single player?
That was single player.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah, I got that on my list now because
Boom.
I just want to play an old game like that.
Right.
They haven't had one out in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And if I can mustard gas my own team, that would be a definite
That's
plus.
a plus.
That would give me a reason to go play the multiplayer on that game.
Mm-hmm.
So, I've been playing some Destiny.
You have?
Destiny.
I have. I believe I beat all the campaign stuff, got all the quests. I think the only active quest I have for Rise of Iron is the raid.
Yeah,
so
me
I'm
too.
currently grinding to get to 370.
Woo, that's a grind.
It is. I'm 345.
Okay.
And I don't know if you do this, but I have two other characters other than my main.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't get rid of all my gear. I call it hand-me-down gear. I don't know if that's what it's
Right.
actually called. I'm
Right.
not hip on all the lingo now. So I'll rank up and level up the gear on my main, and then I'll get other pieces of armor or weaponry, and I won't just dismantle it. I'll just hang on to it, go put it in my armory,
Yeah.
or cash, stash, whatever you want to call it. And then sign on to my other character after I've played a while, pick them up, and just use them to infuse into my other character's armor.
So you can get them up and light level up too.
Yeah, so their light level is way high, but they haven't really done many missions.
Oh, okay.
So I really want to play my hunter more because the hunter is really fun to play.
Yeah.
But I don't know, I'm just so far on my Titan that I'm like, yeah, I'll play my hunter when I get my Titan far enough.
Right.
But it's
Yeah,
hard
I think I'm going to use my Sparkle Light on because I have a Warlock and a Titan. My Warlock's like level like 25, 27 or something. I don't play it very often, but I do want to make a hunter, so I'll probably use the light level boost on that. Or the Sparkle Light, whatever.
The only problem with my hand-me-down armor is I don't have purples for things, for everything that is.
Mm-hmm.
Some of my things are blue because, like I said, I haven't played many story missions, so the guy wasn't leveled up naturally.
Right. Oh, I see what you're saying.
So he doesn't have many of his own class armor things that are purple, so I can't infuse into it.
Oh, okay.
So I've had a little bit of trouble leveling up past a certain point, but I'm kind of slowly getting items for it.
Yeah.
Finally got a skeleton key. I think I got 2, maybe.
Oh, you did?
In the time that I've played.
Oh, okay.
It's a little bit more reasonable now that we've jumped up to the other playlist.
Yeah, the heroic.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know that you had to do the heroic, so we were just playing the low level, whatever, just the Siva playlist.
Yeah,
regular.
Yeah.
So once we jumped up to the heroic, the drop rate was a little bit better.
Totally, man. I've been itching to play it. The Iron Banner's going on this week.
It is. So where is it Lord Saladin?
Yeah.
So where is he at? Is he going to be at the Iron Temple or is he going to be at the tower?
That is a good question.
Need to go find that out.
Yeah, is he going to be at the tower? Surely he can't be in 2 places at once.
If he is, I'm going to be mad.
Yeah, then that's just lazy.
Well, I mean, Destiny's fun again. What can I say?
I don't know. What can you say other than Destiny?
Destiny.
Good timing.
Destiny.
Just for the fun of it. Gonna pulse on into the topic box.
Pulsating.
So, one of us is gonna be the lucky bearer of 2 topics tonight because, well, Justin, you can't pull a topic. So, the topic box, if you are new or, if you haven't ever made it to this part of the show, topic box is a segment where we have a box and we've all contributed topics. Some listeners have even contributed topics. If you'd like to do so, you can send us an email, almosthalfway1@gmail.com. Leave us a comment on our Facebook page, or you can tweet us at almostsaturday. We'd like to draw from our topic box and read the topic, and we'll all discuss the topic. Once we've all drawn one and discussed it, topic box segment will conclude. Now we have a few special rules. If you pull your own topic, you must put it back. Of course, no rodeos. And if you pull a topic, you must discuss said topic.
How's Justin going to pull a topic?
That's what I said. One of us is going to pull 2 topics.
So, are we going to pull one of those 2 topics? Is it going to be sent to him via text message?
We can do that.
Okay. We have
excuse me? I am out of text messages for the month.
Are you for real? You don't have unlimited?
No.
For real?
Just kidding. I'm just kidding.
You don't have unlimited text messages? Who doesn't? It's 2016, bro.
Ew. Sorry.
Bro, it's 2016. How do you not have unlimited text messaging?
Well, you know, I still have a flip phone.
Topic box is coming at you.
Oh God, I'm gonna throw up.
Sound like it's coming around you?
Yes.
All right, Chris,
She has
go
a
ahead
360 mic.
and pull that topic.
I'm going to pull that topic. I'm pulling it.
Pull it. Pull it.
Pull out.
I got to read it. This has got to be a Justin topic.
It's not.
It's got to be a Biz topic.
It's not.
Okay.
I can't even read the handwriting. That's why.
I'll go ahead.
No.
Here, what do you think it says?
I
It says
have
which
excellent-
came first.
That's mine.
What is the stick or the stick bug?
Yeah.
Of course, the stick did.
Did it?
Yeah,
Did it?
Are you sure?
yeah.
Were you there?
I was there.
You saw it?
Well, the thing
Hey,
is
that's a
like,
stick.
why? How would a stick know to evolve to look like a bug versus a bug has a
the bug
brain? The bug
decided to look like a
it may
stick.
be small, but the bug has a brain, right? So it could know to evolve.
Into a stick.
Yeah, that's the most.
So
BS.
it would need to know what a stick is.
I think that's your handwriting, so I'm going to put that back.
I mean, it's gonna look like it. Wait. What?
Pretty sure that's his handwriting.
What did it say?
Just going to take a picture of this because this is too long.
Is it if you go back in
TLDR.
time?
If you could go back in time.
If you go back in time and do something. What the heck, bro? Here.
What in the hell?
Hang on.
You wrote that, Brad, didn't you?
I did. All right, so I'll pull one, and then after I pull one, Justin can read his that I just sent.
That's lame.
Okay. If they came out with NCAA football video game, not a NCAA football video game, with just NCAA football video game, would you get it?
They did,
They stopped making it, though.
but why would I get it?
Well, because okay.
The question wasn't why would you get it, it said would you get it?
Yeah.
No. Of
You
course
okay?
not.
So like that's
Who
probably the
wrote
only
this?
game that you would
That's
ever
a
play.
Smith question, right?
Huh?
That's a Smith question, right?
No, that was mine. I think
Lame.
because there are rumors about them trying to get it back. But anyways, I was like, oh, Chris hates video games, but pretty sure he would come back for that.
Actually, I probably would.
Yeah, because you know
'Cause I never even played the other ones.
you didn't
No.
really.
You didn't know that?
No. Huh.
I might get it because it's been a while since I played one.
Yeah,
It
I
looked
would
pretty
get
good
it.
now.
You see, all you do is just make up the players yourself. They don't come with the players already on there.
That I will admit, Dynasty mode was pretty fun because you could build your own team, recruit, play other people. It was the bane of my existence, and it frustrated me for a long time. but
Oh yeah.
What do you mean the bane by
Yeah.
your existence?
It made me mad. I lost a game one time. There was a feature in one of the games. I think they took it out where it's called Chew the Clock, and you could turn it
Yeah.
on.
hmm
And after the play, it would chew the clock for the amount of time of like, okay, you have like what, 45 seconds?
40.
40
Yeah.
seconds between plays. So it would chew the clock down to about 5 seconds before the ball was snapped. So you'd come out of your play selection and it would be, you see the clock run down all the way to about 5 seconds before. So you'd have that amount of time, then you'd have to snap the ball. So I was driving on this guy, about to score, forgot I had chewed the clock. Actually, I didn't forget. I was trying to turn it off. Wasn't able to turn it off, and I ended up losing the game because I chewed the clock and ran the timeout. I lost by 1 point.
Oh, man. Yeah. Every time I tried to play somebody online, I always got my ass kicked.
All right, Justin, so what does your topic say?
It says, why do random things get Dutch prefixed? Is that what you said? Example, Dutch door, Dutch chocolate, double Dutch.
Dutch oven.
Wait, double Dutch bus? What is that? Dutch oven and Dutch rudder. I don't know.
What's a Dutch rudder?
Did the Dutch invent all this?
Did Dutch piss somebody off or something?
Yeah, I know.
I mean, is Dutch a bad thing?
I don't know. I guess it's
I
in
don't know.
the
What's
context.
a Dutch rudder?
What do you think of when you think of Dutch oven?
I think of something that smells really bad and caught me off guard.
See? Negative. Dutch chocolate. I've never heard of that.
And then, a Dutch rudder doesn't have a bad connotation to it, though.
Right. It's just a rudder, isn't it? Like, isn't for real? For real?
I just always wondered why everything
Dutch butt.
prefixed with Dutch.
Dutch apple pie.
There you go.
Oh, there you go. Dutch.
I like it Dutch.
What is? I mean, why?
Why don't we
Dutch?
just do it like American?
Yeah.
The American rudder. You want to give me an American rudder?
That sounds worse.
You want to give me an American oven?
American oven.
I'm gonna
could it be
American
like,
oven you if you don't shut
like
up.
an Australian oven?
An English oven.
Give me a Japanese oven.
Portuguese snowblower.
What is that?
I could say something, but I'm not going to say it.
It's just a snowblower that's over in Portugal.
Oh, it's the type they make there? Or?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's just their brand.
Cool. Wait, what?
Oh, we stopped recording.
What?
No, I'm kidding. Yeah, about 45 minutes ago.
Oh.
Well, we were technically a man down, but we still got the job done. He joined us via Skype.
Roger roll, Discovery.
All the way from Houston, Texas, that is. So, please go ahead and like us on Facebook, subscribe to us on iTunes, and leave us a review. You can stream our episodes on Google Play Music, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and catch us on the TuneIn app. Any questions, comments, you want to contribute to the topic box? Shoot us an email at almosthalfway1@gmail.com, or leave us a comment on our Facebook page, or you can tweet us at Almost Saturday. For everything the Almost Saturday podcast, hit us up, thealmostsaturdaypodcast.com. From us here at the Almost Saturday podcast, resonating from Huntsville, Brad and Chris. Justin's out of Houston tonight. Thank you for listening, each and every one of you. Spread the word. We out.